Alrighty, everybody, welcome to another episode of the Double Dip Daily franchise. This is now a franchise. I'm franchising this. This is important programming. And let's go right into it. I really want to do Johnny Bravo just for the meme, but sadly I can't. Good start. I passed them. I hate when this happens. God, that's such the most fucking annoying item in the game by far. Is that fucking thing? The orb. A slight shame. Hello, Saturn. You are first. Surely it's not a shame at all. How's it feel being first? This is a really good song. GBA Super Mario World? That's actually the only Super Mario World I've played. I'm probably gonna do a double dip for Mario 1 on Game Boy Color at some point. It's on the short list. Rather, I guess it's more specifically on the long list, as it's now a long list. So. Yoshi coins! That I'm not sure was worth it. Well, I won't play it soon, so I can tell you that much. By that point, you probably will remember even less. I do really enjoy this song. It reminds me of a very specific Mega Man Zero song that I just can't remember. That's what I love about it. That's no good. That's no good. Play something good! I am. This game's epic. Fuck you, Mr. Cool Ice. You're a bitch. Mr. Cool Ice, have you been messing around with Steam Engine at all? I'm gonna guess no. That's gonna be my guess. Play D-Ball. I'm gonna do Dragon Ball Z Budokai for a double dip at some point, relatively soon. That is on the short list. Like within probably 5 or 6 weeks, most. No, I see, okay. So basically, you want to make a Steam Engine account, which is literally just signing in with Steam. And you'll get free airdrops for a bunch of random shit. And it's just basically free money. Like, when PalNet launched, I got like about $100 or so out of it. Just literally generated out of thin air. I probably should have told you about that sooner, but I just recently got into it, and you haven't been in the stream much lately. Or at least you haven't said anything in the stream much lately. So I just recently, like as of like 3 or 4 days ago, like finally figured everything out about it. So, but yeah, you should definitely get in on that. There's like basically the new system, tribes, organizes things so that every small community that is run by a tag has their own crypto token. And the ones I'm interested in right now are PalNet, and Battle Games, that's one of the gamer ones, and then another gamer one just launched called Steam Ace. And then I'm also into Weed Cash, and I'm going to be posting Weed Cash exclusives, so you better follow me on Weed Cash, a very epic platform. Literally, I'll send you the link. I wonder if I'm still on the front page. I uploaded a Weed Cash video, so that sucks. That sucks really bad. At least I got the orb. I uploaded a Weed Cash video, so you can check it out. I'm going to be doing more of those, because it's fucking funny and epic. But I will send you a link as soon as this track is done. I think I'm still on the front page if you hit the next video button. Just because no one uses it. Which is surprising for a crypto site. You'd think there'd be more weeders. But God, that was terrible. So yeah, basically I've just been fucking around on all these tribes. And essentially the gist is that for every post, if you put it into a tribe, it essentially doubles the amount of money you make. Like, especially for PalNet, because the way the PalNet airdrop worked is it was like, I think based on how much Steam you have. So for that, it's almost a double as far as the money I'm making. So every time I post something on PalNet, I usually get double, like not double, like maybe like 1.5 times or something, but that's the idea. And then you also have, like, when you post like gaming videos on like the gaming tribes, you'll have the fuckers with the super gamer upvotes, and then they'll give me like maybe 0.2 Steam, but then like 5 trillion of the meme tokens, which are all worth, you know, a little bit. So it's actually a really cool system, and it's increased my profits actually quite a bit. I haven't done a finalized kind of reading of it yet, but things are looking pretty decent. And then Steam Engine is the internal decentralized exchange that someone built for Steam. So that's what that is. So basically you just want to kind of get on there, and you'll get into like pools of who's getting tokens. Yeah, exactly. It came out when Freak was over, so I didn't read anything. And over the past few weeks, I've been trying to, like, every few days catch up on, like, stuff I've missed. I don't know if you'll be able to get stuff like a PalNet airdrop, just because I'm pretty sure that's over now. But either way, like, you should be getting some stuff. And then you can also just buy the tokens on there. But yeah, there was a lot of drama, essentially, at one point. and people just made a decentralized exchange without waiting for Steam and Inc. because they were going to, but they're taking too long, so that people just made it themselves. So this is like a lot just kind of manually within the Steam community, I think. To my knowledge, I haven't fully finished reading up on everything, but that's the takeaway I get. Thank you for the fun fact, the gamer fact of the day. Yeah, I've got high hopes. Hey, Cuck Review. I've got high hopes for the PalNet coin. PalNet seems like a really good project, and it's got a lot of really big backing. And it's also up my alley, because, you know, they're all about being nice to people. At least, hypothetically, those are in the rules. But yeah, there's a pretty big infrastructure for PalNet. The others are kind of more fledgling, but PalNet's got a decent infrastructure. Their coin is worth about 15 cents, whereas most of the other coins are worth like 1 to 2 cents. So keep that in mind. So like the PAL coin is, if I were to invest money, if I had money that I was willing to invest into crypto at this moment, which I don't, and I won't, I would put my money into PAL coin. Yeah, I don't give a shit about the law. This is it's Mario Kart, but with Cartoon Network characters. So I get to race Johnny Bravo. Encouraged. Yeah, someone told me about that before, where there was a lesbian joke in Cow and Chicken, and that was like controversial at the time. Shit like that, fucking God, it's so hilarious. Fuck Bitcoin. Trump said Bitcoin is worthless, and therefore it is. Yo, the crypto community, actually, the outrage from Trump's Bitcoin tweet in the Steam scene has been fucking hilarious. And I'm sure there's some other really good stuff on like crypto Twitter and stuff, but like, oh my, it's, because keep in mind, like, all of these people are like libertarian free speechers that never pay attention to politics. So it's like, it's so hilarious when like the memer-in-chief actually affects them somehow. Because, like, they're just too, like, caught up, and they're like, oh, I'm a rich guy with a bunch of crypto coins. My life is perfect. Look at me. Like, mentality, and it's just fucking, God, the meltdowns are so good. It's really funny. Hey, Brooke. God, it's so fucking funny. And Trump's tweet is also good. Like, it's a double dip of good. Like, Trump's tweet is fucking hilarious. I'm not a fan of Bitcoin. It's so good. Oh, God. I love it. This dog song. Yeah, I like it. The music in this game is generally pretty good. There's like 3 tracks that I really like, and then the others are also just really good. Woof, woof, woof. Unlucky. Literally like the worst RNG even feasible. It's so funny. Like God, it's just so fucking funny. It's just so funny. That's one of those things that it's just so fucking funny. You don't like the boing? The boing is completely optional. I just do it because it's fun. I can just hold the button down and it's fucking hilarious. By the way, just for reference, Spook Night tonight, I'm gonna do Dusk episode 3, or at least half of it. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I know episode 2 took me two parts. But I'm gonna start Dusk episode 3 and I'm gonna do Dead Rising. So that's tonight's schedule. I'm gonna start streaming again after my little 2-day break. The boing is not fun, you stupid piece of shit. Go fuck yourself, Cuck Review. How about Cuck Review? Cuck Review? How's that for a fucking episode? Bitch. When's Cuck Review Season 2? Bringing it back edition? Yeah, the fucking US dollar that's currently being undermined by both China and Russia, like, severely, and is probably not gonna be, like, the, like, oil currency in, like, the next decade. Yeah, that United States dollar. Fucking Republicans are so fucking hilarious. The fact that people genuinely think Trump is like like, did y'all see like Trump's free speech tweet? Where he's like, I like free speech, and then he describes something that's not free speech, or he's like, you know, I only like good speech, and it's just like, what the fuck? I love when he's like, I only like good speech. If you say mean things, that's not free speech. I like good speech. I like when the speech is good. Everything else is fake. I love the idea that libertarians somehow think Trump fake news, like that's his biggest thing, but he's somehow like pro freedom of speech. Like the fact that people like cling to that is just fucking hilarious. Like that is the funniest like subset of Trump fans are the free speechers, because it's so fucking ridiculously like devoid of any factual fucking anything at all. I only like the good speech. How fun. Oh shit, it put me all the way over here? Never had that before. Yeah, fucking the skip up, like, loses so much time. Oh, it happened again! Fuck you. Alright, this time it's happening. Literally though, that's what people think, unironically. Like, people actually think that Trump is a fucking, like, free speecher. Like, when I was speaking to the QAnon guy, like, even though it was such a brief, like, little tidbit, it's just, like, seeing that kind of person in real life is just, like, incredible. You know what I mean? Like, and then, like, the demand free speech rally, like, all those people are like, you know, like, oh, my free speech, my free speech. Now let's wear our MAGA hats. It's like, what? I just wanted to scream, like, you guys are all fucking stupid. You are the dumbest motherfuckers I have ever seen. But I knew that would have probably gotten me killed, so I didn't. Yeah, and the best part is, like, the Andy No thing is, like, super sketchy. He's barely a journalist. Like, he's just a right-wing fucking propagandist grifter who, like, incites violence just to, like, get attention. So, like, it's not, this shit is just fucking hilarious. It's just so funny how easily propagandized right-wingers are. Like, they just read one article or see one picture and it's like, they know everything instantly. And actual facts and actual, like, research is just something they've never even thought about. It's wild. Whatever that means. He's like one of Tim Pool's, like, butt buddies, essentially. That's where I first heard of him. And, like, so he's basically, he's kind of like the same thing as Tim Pool, just a different version of Tim Pool. So, like, follows and hangs out with, like, Richard Spencer and, like, neo-Nazis. And, like, does, like, pretends to be a liberal or, like, a centrist, but does 100% anti-left stories. Like, that kind of stuff. And he's also been, like, the thing about his boo-boo is he incited it, and I don't agree with hitting him because it's just stupid and it leads to stupid shit. So I don't agree with that. But I mean, like, it's not like he's, like, some innocent angel, you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. And that's, like, the Proud Boy technique as well. Is, like, they all have their stupid cameras and they shove them in people's faces, but they conveniently leave out the parts where they incite violence. And it's just like, oh wow, that's very convenient that you just leave all that out. Oh wow, you just beat the shit out of someone and then someone, like, you know, responded. Oops. Too bad you just somehow stopped recording, or that recording was lost of the original encounter. It looks like Tim Pool's, like, fat, gross, less talented older brother. That's what Andy No looks like. Like, you know how you have, like, the brother who's, like, the fuck-up degenerate loser, and then the one who's, like, also a fucked-up degenerate loser, but just, like, they're the favorite because, you know, they're not as fucked up. That's basically their relationship. That's not what I meant to do. Oh my god, it's sending me all the way over here. It's sending me all the way over here! Oh my god! Are you joking? What a disaster! What is this game doing? What the fuck? That was a fatal error. That might have costed me the fucking TV here. Cost me? My thing is, I think violence is only okay in self-defense. Well, I say violence in the sense of, like, you know, going after someone with the intent to harm them. Like, if someone's being a little scumbag douche fucker, you know, like, I think they can deserve a punch in the face. Like Richard Spencer, for example. Like, if someone is just, like, such a fucking disgusting pile of garbage, yeah, like, you know, slap them with a fucking fish. Like, throw a milkshake at them, like, punch them in the face. Like, that's fine. Nothing that's gonna leave permanent damage. Should PB here? It's looking likely. How's the keto going? Day 2 so far. Feeling great. No real side effects, really. I made some epic breakfast. Made bacon and eggs. Fucking phenomenal. Ate myself a salad with my very own custom salad dressing that tastes so much better after being in the fridge for a full 24 hours. Literally tastes better than any other salad dressing I've ever had. So it's fucking phenomenal. Yeah, I think throwing food at people, personally, I think throwing food at people is the best thing you can do. Like, throw, like, frisbee a donut into someone's, like, fucking eyeball or something, you know what I mean? Like, just toss a donut like a frisbee, have it, like, smack into someone's, like, fucking face, and then kind of, like, burst into, like, 4 parts. That shit, like, that's hilarious. Or, like, throw an egg at someone. Like, throwing eggs, like, that shit's also really fucking hilarious. I think food fights are, like, the best possible way to do political discourse instead of violence. Because it just makes people look fucking stupid. I think we should limit it to food cuck review. Well, like, food that's regulated by the FDA. Let's leave it at that. Cake is also funny. Hey, retard. Eggs are so good. Even just like going as far as to just splashing a drink into someone's face. Like if you have like half a fucking cup of Mountain Dew left or something because you just like came out of McDonald's, just dump it on someone. That's fucking, it's so good. Also, PB! I split a little late because I forgot that was the last race. So I'm gonna do like an eyeball retime. By eyeball, I mean I'm not gonna bother retiming it in any capacity. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna fuck her. Settle down, buddy. Fucking gonna go south on Lawrence Southern. Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. Mr. Cool Ice. What do I think about the deep/dark web? I'm much more interested in the intellectual dark web than the actual dark web. Let's just put it that way. Get the fucking orb, you bitch. Jesus. Literally losing time to my own incompetence. Which I guess is like one of the only ways you can lose time in a speedrun. Unless it's like RNG. I mean, Lauren Southern's a piece of shit, so fuck her. Not even a crypto nationalist, just like a straight up nationalist. I don't care about that. God, that's terrible. Oh my god. I'm gonna request that you tone down the sexually explicit verbiage, Mr. Cock. Fucking Mr. Cock. Why does sewers have steam coming out? I don't know the technical procedure there, but that's really common in Philadelphia. They do it here in DC too, though not as often. In Philadelphia, I think like it's more, because I remember when I was in Philadelphia last time, I noticed that and I thought it was really cool. Like you can like walk through like clouds of it. It's just like really neat. Chemtrails! They're releasing the fluoride into the atmosphere. Some words? You want some words on Doom Eternal? I'll give you some words. I don't care. I think 3 quantifies as some. So those are my some words. I don't care. Jesus Christ. Settle down, cuck review. Let's change the subject. I want to see you talk about chemtrails and Ben Shapiro. What about that? A nuclear tank? Looks exquisite. It does not look exquisite. First place! It's against a Torah. That is true. Oh my god, did you see Ben Shapiro's like whole I was a virgin until marriage thing? That was so funny. And then like all the Twitter responses were making fun of him for being a virgin and it was hilarious. Imagine unironically waiting until you're married to be like fucking to consummate. Like that's god, so stupid. Ugh. I mean, like, obviously it's his choice, but it's still stupid. Dumb shit. Like back in those days, people got married when they were like fucking 18 or like fucking people got married when they were like 14 years old. You know what I mean? So like staying a virgin until you were married when that like shit was invented was like, who cares? You know, like people are just always married. But like, could you imagine doing that like in this era, in the era of dating applications, like the era of the internet? You know, like, God, I can't believe that shit. It's so fucking hilarious. Saving yourself for marriage? I love elephants. Roar! Just a reminder, elephants are one of the smartest creatures on planet Earth. Last time I checked, they were in the top 5. Like with orangutans, chimpanzees, dolphins, and crows. Elephants are up there. Also, pigs are really smart too. They're not in the top 5, but are really smart, like top 10. Yeah, dolphins are epic. Behind the elephant! Oh my god. I'm gonna ride an elephant? Reminder, elephants can swim. Jesus fucking Christ. Fucking, oh my god. Just the idea of thinking about like Ben Shapiro in any sort of like actual human casual like encounter just makes me fucking squirm with fear. What a complete piece of garbage. You ever just wonder like who, like, yeah, Ben Shapiro's a fucker, but who married Ben Shapiro? You ever just wonder that part? You know what I mean? Like, all these guys that are, like, the biggest fuckers on planet Earth have, like, wives and stuff. My god. Like, there is a human being out there that got married to Ben Shapiro unironically. Fucking imagine. Imagine looking at Ben Shapiro and you're like, my goodness, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with this person? I'm not sure if getting this is better. It's probably better if, like, you know, I don't do this part. Or I circle around it like a stupid fucking idiot. I'm not sure. It does give you definite speed up. I'm just not sure if it's worth the time. Whoops. Imagine like Ben Shapiro going like, facts don't care about your feelings, but I do. And then you're like, wow! I want to marry him! Oh my god. Facts don't care about your feelings. It's just so fucking funny. That was a really funny joke, thank you. Hello, Mr. Mud? Fucking Benny, dear. Could you imagine walking up to Ben Shapiro and going like, good morning, honey? Like, imagine that. Oh, what the fuck? Read the title, Saturn. Yeah? That's definitely not saving any time. Could you imagine, right? Like you wake up in the middle of the night and you roll over and Ben Shapiro is like right there. Like imagine that. Literally envision that scenario. Oh my god. Imagine like opening your eyes and the first thing you see in the morning is Ben Shapiro. I would literally kill myself if that happened. Holy shit. Also, I just noticed that the splits are like bleeding into the chat.
Stop caring about your feelings.
Bringing it back? Oh my god. Facts don't care about your feelings. Which one of these, like, does Steven Crowder have any sort of, like, romantic and partner? What about, like, Jordan Peterson? I actually don't know anything about these people's, like, romantic endeavors, which is probably good. And I'm actually going to retract that question just because, like, if the answer is yes, I genuinely just don't want to know. So I'm actually going to retract that question. That question is officially getting an official... Stop! I retracted the question. Stop it. Jordan Peterson being divorced would, like, make so much sense for him being, like, the leader of the incel fucking internet gang. I used to fall for women, but then I wisened up. My problem with Jordan Peterson impressions is he's got such a specific and unique whine to his voice. You know, like, it always sounds like he's whining. And it's just like, that's one thing I just can't impersonate. I can't do the Jordan Peterson whine. Get the hell out of here. Cock review. I'm gonna smash your skull like an egg. That was sad. Yeah, Jordan Peterson is so good as far as like making fun of him goes. I haven't heard anything about him in a while though. Last thing I heard about Jordan Peterson was when he was talking to Donald Trump Jr. and trying to impress them, and they just ignored him because he's fucking crazy, and it was caught on tape. That was the last thing of Jordan Peterson I saw when he got ignored by the president's side. This ain't good. Do you really think so? That actually did like actual damage? Surprising. I don't know anything about Area 51. Scoop me. Woof, woof, woof. Whoops. Unintentional? I was scratching my toe and then that happened? That's so fucking funny. Isn't Area 51 like near here? I remember someone mentioning that Area 51 is in Maryland. On Gab at one point. Is that true? I know like some recent news came out about it, so I wouldn't be surprised if they just said that it was in Nevada and like actually just had it right next to DC. So I don't know. Seems legit, but I just didn't look it up because I don't care. But now I care because if like people are planning on going there, like fuck it, I'll go there if I can theoretically. Mr. Cool Ice, how do you feel about the bouncing? I know, exactly. Team Boing, thank you. It's really good. God, that muffler at the top left is so good. I love how it changes with when you pick things up and move around and shit. It's just so fucking funny. Nice boost. I like that one. Ouchie! Let's see if this is enough to bring it back. Ooh, bring it back. This might actually bring it back. Alright, y'all. What do you think? Yeah, sometimes the game like will do the wrong way, because when you're off the road, it doesn't know how to calculate it sometimes. So that's why sometimes wrong way will pop up as well. And then sometimes it'll just say I'm in 6th place, even though like I'm 2 laps ahead. And then when like you cross the finish line, it just goes like, oh wait, no, not yet, you're in 1st. Whoops, our bad. This is looking good. This is looking decent. I kind of figured out how to get that skip down more easily. Just let go of the boink beforehand. Jump at a specific spot. Wow. I almost got owned there. What? I did get owned there? That's... wow. That's super unlucky. Even more unlucky? Wow. Okay. Unfortunate timing for that RNG, but what are you gonna do? Good enough. I'd show up. Fuck that. Why not? Sounds fucking hilarious. Are your feet won't breaking shot. Figure out the scoop. Crack the code. We're gonna find the aliens. Look, Ma! It's an alien! Now I getcha. I mean, if it was marketed well, I think a lot of people would show up just for curiosity's sake more than anything. You know? Like, if people knew about it and it's like, oh, well, you know, why not? I think that's feasible. So yeah, like I said, tonight I'm gonna do Dusk and Dead Rising. So, it's looking like today's gonna be a double pip. I'll probably start at 8, I think. So, I'll start at 8. That is to say, that's unlucky. Wow. I might actually not PB here. Wow. I might have just got... yeah, I'm not PBing anymore. Holy shit. Wow. That RNG, though, like, what the fuck was that? holy fuck. It's over. That's a shame. Anyway. Wow. That's like actually kind of upsetting. Yeah, so 8 o'clock is about 3 hours from now. Oh, okay, just why not? Yeah, sure. Let's have it last. That's a darn shame. Bye-bye! Alright. Tonight.